Good afternoon, friends, fans and fam. Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Assistant Special Deputy Marshal Tyrell Sackett at your service. Yes, that's right. We're doing some more Red Dead RP, chat. Last stream for this week because on Friday I've got another stupid surgery. I'm tired, chat. I'm so tired. But anything that means I can keep on ticking on, you know? If that's what it takes to be at the party called life, that's what we do. Alright? It's just what we do because I got a lot to live for. I got that monster called a toddler, and you know, there's a lot of things I still want to be here for. So, we pay the price, we go get the surgery, we do whatever it takes to keep on keeping on. That's what we do. Alright? It's not even a question mark at this point. It's just exhausting, and I can't fake that it's not exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. And it's scary. It is also scary. But that's okay. It's okay to be scared of big things like that. Honestly. It's what I'm trying to teach the kid, right? That she's allowed to be scared sometimes too. It's all good. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, I had a fun morning though, chat. I went to daycare. I went and hung out at daycare with her for like an hour and a half, just watching her do her thing, play with her friends, have herself a good time. It was good fun. They were so cute. Seriously, so cute. Them little kitties. Them little monsters. We had a good time. I need more ammunition soon. I wonder if we've got me in the storage. No, that's not what I'm using. Neither is that or that. Who is messing up my storage? Nope, that's not it either. Why is nobody using high velocity? Why is nobody using high velocity repeater rounds except me? Silly, silly people. If you outlaws could use more of the same bullets, that would be great. Because then I can shoot them back at you later on. What's going on, TikTok? Ooh, boss man's about. Here we go. Let's do it. Tyrell. Anytime. Oh, what a tale it is to tell. Okay. Dun 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 dun. He's at Fort Wallace, so we got a minute. Bloody Valentine. You know, there used to be a time when there would be several fresh bounties every day. All these criminals not doing enough crime, what can I say? Or they're just killing the witness. Officer. Nice place for a little smoke break.
If that's how it is. Hey now, I'll be watching you closely.
No, you won't. Fella, did I just hear you say what I think I heard you say?
Very good.
You go using language like that, and I'm gonna drag you into them cells myself.
Oh, I'm seeing nowadays.
You watch your mouth, mister. Ain't no place for that kind of talk.
Me anymore.
Oh, howdy. Wait, if you're here, then who am I gonna shoot at out there? What? What's up, Bash? How you doing, my friend? On a scale of 1 to 100, how disappointed are the Coyotes that none of them got to shoot Tyrell for the 100th time? Dreamlight Valley. Sounds adorable.
Hello there.
Ma'am, sorry. Someone just caught my eye, okay? I'm just coming to have a look at what the hell that is. Barber and Crosby Real Estate and Mortgages. Oh, what the hell? Is this Amberino Cray's Cabin 5 to... Is that it? That's it? That's all you're selling me today? Wait, ain't that Richard's house? Is that the place Richard tried to pretend was his? Furwood Rise. Gill Landing. Oh, that's a pretty little spot on the lake.
And how are you today?
4,000. See, now that don't make no sense. Why is a houseboat $4,000, or I could get the whole goddamn dock for $5?
Temperance women are back hounding us again.
Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of space cowboys on Empyrean. Got a fun little world going with a few folk. Except I don't have the time for all that resource gathering required, so I have a habit of just cheating. Just like, item menu, give me what I need. I'ma build me a spaceship and I'ma go to war. 'Cause that's what I want to do. I want to fight people in space with lasers. Yeah, that'd be fun. I know you don't. That's why it's so good. It's so fun. And that's all that matters. We just have fun, right? I'm just like, and that's the other thing, because I'm not putting in the effort. I don't want to steal everybody else's hard-earned resources to furnish my own flights of fancy. So I'm just like, we'll make something. We'll see how it goes.
Hello, sir.
It's good fun. I love it. I took on a combat mission for the first time today and didn't die. I got close though. My ship got down to 10% shields.
Lately, I like Mother Nature
I
more.
almost got my ass handed to me. Ooh, I'm excited to try that someday, but I'm scared to do it on my own. Even if I do have a goddamn destroyer on my hands of a ship. That reminds me, next time I'm on, I need to save the template for my ship so I can repair it. I should also save it as a full blueprint with all the adjustments I've made to the default blueprint that I cooked up. But yeah, it's fun. Yeah, save it as a blueprint before it goes boom, right? I have been saving the repair template, but I haven't saved the whole thing, right? So if there's nothing to repair, it cannot be saved at this point in time. I'll have to start again. And it is no longer the ship on the inside that it started out as on the outside. I have made some serious alterations to that thing. Yeah, I know. I know. I saved my other ships like that, my small vessels. I realized once I'd blown them up and had to rebuild them, I made sure I saved them as a thing that exists. I was so worried, because there are some parts, I mean, Mike and Shammy know this, but there are some parts of Empyrean, you go to some worlds, and it completely corrupts your profile just by being there. And I had it happen to me the other day on my brand new sparkly ship. I thought I was doomed, so I borrowed another ship to go and get it, and I thought, what happens if this just crashes me again? And I lose 2 ships out here, in the middle of freaking nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. Anybody got bounties here in Rhodes? You still haven't oh my gosh, so you don't have a CV at the moment? How do you live without a CV? I don't know how I survived as long as I did without one. Just keep putting it off and putting it off. That's a big horse. That's a very big horse. Jesus Christ. Iron Grey Roan Ardennes. Is this a new horse, chat? I feel like that's a new horse. I don't think I've seen one of them before. That is... They're gorgeous. I'm surprised that more people don't use them. Howdy. Back it head on against the train. Well, I wouldn't go that far for the poor train's sake.
Question, if you run real fast,
Howdy,
do you whistle
boss.
yet?
No, on account of them patching them holes up real good.
I'm surprised you got space left for them to patch up.
And the doc did seem concerned that I was running out of tissue to scar. This weather is awful.
You doing?
Just turns the clay into mud.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm riding around looking to meet you somewhere, which happens to be here in Rhodes.
By the way,
And
Rhodes is not even between Saint Denis and...
it's between Saint Denis and Valentine, where you sent that last telegram from. So, what's on your agenda today? That is a goddamn massive horse, but it is a gorgeous horse.
Hang on.
Yeah, you're good. I actually kind of think, like, at the moment, Jeffrey Blackwell rides around on a... What did he get? Did he get a foxtrotter, I believe? And his other horse is a thoroughbred. But I could see him just plodding along on one of them Ardenners? How do you pronounce that? Just being like, you can chase me, Ardennes. Mm-hmm. You can chase me. But you ain't rattling this horse. He is a war horse, and he will crush you under his boot. His hoof. Horse like that feels like it needs to tow a cannon, not a rider. Or anything else. Excuse me, chat. It was fun time at daycare today with the little one. But it was also tiring, man. Them chillins, them little ones are busy little bastards. Busy, busy kids. And oh my god, toddlers and bloody little ones ask so many questions. Which is fine. I am 100% all for kids asking questions. Don't get me wrong. But oh my god, the number of times I had to answer the same question about my hands over and over again. Bless them for their curiosities, right? Absolutely 100%. I love it. They're just no judgment. They just got questions. Cute. It's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna do a lap while we wait. This is a sprint lap, chat, of a course I've just created in my head that doesn't exist as an actual horse race yet, but that I think is a good bit of fun. Basically just around this field here, because the only way around it is the long way. Exactly, Gale. The why? Oh, why is it like that? Oh, why do you wear that? Oh, why is your finger there? Why? What's that? It's so cute. They're so little and just so curious. I love it. Good for them. There he is.
Alright.
Okay, so, what's on your agenda?
I have no idea. I was gonna go to Blackwater and then I guess Strawberry.
Alright, let's go. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. 99% of the time. It's just genuine concern and curiosity. It's been alright. I've been trying to find some employees. I got it in mind that hiring someone to take care of the livestock would be good, but also then someone to actually mill the grain. Like, I know I could outsource it. Could even put it on the train, maybe send it out of state, but hiring someone that actually could just sit there and do the milling and bag up the flour, and we could supply all the general stores here in the 5 states even with flour, but you know, all the people that say they need money, they need this, they need that, they just want to go and steal it. They don't want to work for it.
Can't force people to do things they don't want to do.
Right? Even if, well, I mean, technically we can. If they don't want to stop robbing, we can stop them by putting them in jail. But other than that, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, but putting them in jail when they get out again doesn't necessarily mean they're not going to rob them.
This is true. This is absolutely true. So yeah, number 100 was Juno in the ass.
I'm sure you deserve it.
I was trying to defend myself against a violent Richard Garland attack. And then I was just getting up on my
with
feet.
Mr. Garland a few times, and he's never been overtly dangerous or violent to me.
He was in a cave of dicks, shooting like a dick.
Well, what else are you supposed to do in the cave of dicks?
Surrender peacefully would have been ideal, honestly. His legal representation advised him to surrender.
Who's his legal representation?
I believe he commissioned the services of one, what's the barrister Ryan? Doug.
Who?
Doug. It was Doug. He said
It's really fucking odd, but alright.
he was very, very briefly asked a legal question by Richard Garland. Anyway, yeah.
What you called him?
Richard
Nobody
rushed
died.
me with a knife, and we both went to the ground. And as we were both getting up, Juno comes around the corner and opens up and shoots us both in the ass.
You only need one hole in your ass.
Well, yep. This is the second time I've gone for an extra one. The first extra hole in my ass was from Marshall Parker, of all people. Way back when.
That is a name that I haven't heard of long.
Right? Now the second time I get shot in the ass, it is once again by a marshal.
Maybe we should just make it a rite of passage and just shoot you in the ass, full marshal.
No, we hired
I'm
too
gonna
many
talk to,
people for me to enjoy that. That's not gonna be.
What's her name? Delphine. I'm gonna talk to her about it.
You're gonna suggest this for Delphine? Okay. Well,
Yes.
I've already said she's fully hired. She's fine. She don't need no graduation ceremony
To
that
be
involves
completely
shooting
honest,
me.
though,
It's your
to be
call.
honest, I still have to sign off on
Shit.
it.
Oh dear, that's gonna be a problem for me. And she's doing good. She came back from her trip. She seems ready to work, so I gave her a bunch of cases to get started on.
All right. What about you? What do you have for the rest of the week?
I'm sorry, say again.
I said, what do you have going
Oh.
on for the rest of the week?
Well, I got a bit of do some paperwork of my own. Got to get them warrants for a couple of coyotes out for a coach robbery. But other than that, I got
I mean, you could probably wait a week and not have to add additional work to it.
yeah, it's true. Anyway, other than that, I'm going to be away most of the weekend. I'll be back early.
Be away for the
on-
entire weekend. Good.
Yeah, that too. Mid next week probably I'll be back on duty. Got a few chores around the farm. I gotta get that goddamn chicken coop refixed since Richard Garland tried to burn it down a while ago.
There's really no reason for you to have to rush too much. You need to take a vacation.
And yeah, I gotta recuperate. I gotta rest my ass, literally.
Exactly, a vacation.
Vacation. Jesus, that sounds like I might even get on the train. Gosh, that would be fun. Maybe I'll go back to Tennessee for a couple of days. A couple of days here, a couple of days back, a couple of days over there. Yeah. But Delphine's got it all under control. I'm sure she'll be fine. got a good head on their shoulders.
Neck of the woods.
Where is your old stomping grounds, boss?
Georgia.
Well, that would be a place to visit sometime. Yeah, that's where Vegas and them went back to.
Maybe.
But yeah. I think that got all that red clay, kind of like Rhodes does.
There's a bit of it in the vast majority of places, but not the entire state.
Okay. You miss home much, if ever? Yeah. Good plan. Oh, you're good.
Nah, I don't miss home too much. I talk to my folks pretty often. All my siblings are spread out, so usually we just get together around Christmas.
How many siblings you got, boss?
I have an older brother and I have 2 younger sisters.
I must have been a challenge growing up with 2 younger girls, keeping you on your toes.
Not really.
They weren't trying to outdo their older brothers.
Patty's a bit of a spitfire and learned how to shoot before I did. And I learned how to shoot at 8, so use that information as you did.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Abigail is a police officer in Boston.
Okay. Oh shit. She must work with O'Malley's father. Ain't he up that way? Wonder if they ever met. That would be funny.
Abigail is married. It's Abigail Williams.
Okay.
Got two boys of her own, 12 and 10 right now.
Oh good, just the right age to be causing all kinds of heartache and headache.
Headache, yeah. Still a bit too young to be causing heartache.
Oh, I just meant for the mother.
Well, I don't think they would dare cross her.
Huh. Smart boys.
Eddie ain't married yet. She keeps saying she don't want to get married, and you know what? I ain't one to argue with someone who shoots straighter than I do.
Yeah, fair enough. Good reason not to argue.
Edward would have been 37 this year if he hadn't passed.
Okay.
He and I were what they call Irish twins. 10 months old.
Okay. Right. I've heard of such a thing, yeah. Well,
What about you? Any siblings?
Yeah, I got two older brothers, but they're way bit older, so I didn't spend much time with them growing up. I just got to watch them do all their stuff and get on with their lives. One of them's living out in California, and the other's a lawyer down in New Orleans. They both chose service of some fashion or other. Brother in California spent a time or two as a sheriff in a few towns here and there. They got themselves nice families and whatnot, and I occasionally see them back in Tennessee, but I ain't been out to see either of them in a long time at their homes. Growing up mostly kind of felt like being an only child for the most part, because they were always off schooling or working while I was at home with Ma, causing her all kinds of grief, getting into trouble, and
As often as you get shot.
exactly. Except in those days, it wasn't getting shot, it was tussling with snakes and critters and, you know, anything else that was entertaining and a little bit in the kind of thing that would make her yell and scream about it. Alright, it's that lady with the big horse again. And then, yeah, just Ma back in Tennessee, and Pa passed a long time ago. I knew him for a little while, but he's gone by the time I was 9. This is one of those moments where I'm like making up backstory as I go. Just for the fun of it. Like, I've got an idea in my head of Ty's family life. And like the
Yeah, I
things
understand that.
with the brothers, like it's always been canon that he's got a couple of brothers, but never really talked about what they do and where they're at.
I don't know how much longer my dad is for this world, to be honest. Injuries from when he was within the Marshal Service, plus old age. I'm still strong and healthy, so that's a plus.
Yeah. Yeah. Similar kind of fathers by the sounds of it. Though mine wasn't a marshal. He was an army man for a little while, and then he was a mountain man. Just trying to survive in Tennessee. Trying to make sure we had roofs above our heads and food in our bellies, and that Ma wanted for not too much. None of this easy living in Saint Denis where everything's accessible at your fingertips kind of stuff, you know?
Understand.
Couldn't just go to the store and buy what you needed. You gotta grow it, you gotta hunt it, you gotta build it. You gotta find it yourself.
I mean, My pa retired and built the ranch that he currently lives on with his own bare hands, so I get it.
Yeah, exactly. What'd you do before you were a marshal?
I worked for the police department in Atlanta.
Okay.
I was recruited, to be honest. I never applied. I was happy with being an officer, but we did a joint thing with the Marshal Service.
Okay.
Dawson reached out to me.
Dawson himself recruited you?
He was a deputy marshal back then.
Right. Okay.
Trained me, and the rest is history.
Fair enough. How is he? I ain't seen him since he sent me my last medical bill.
I'm sure you're gonna get another one.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I made a weird time.
It's alright, we'll get there eventually. Crossed the river at the wrong point, really.
Yeah,
Wait, you said Strawberry, right?
yeah.
We could have gone right back there. Okay, never mind, we're going this way.
Could've, probably should've, but we'll go this way. Why, you trying to get away from me already?
No, I'm trying to keep up. That's what I'm trying to do. Hey, but this way we cover more ground and we potentially do more good, saving more folk or something. I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go.
Maybe.
You think I could sue the coyotes for my medical costs in civil court?
You could try.
Just turn up with the next bill Dawson sends me and be like, they owe me this much. They started shooting first.
Good try.
I think I have an idea for a bit, chat. I think we're gonna sue the coyotes for medical costs. Okay, okay, now you're just confusing me. Thought you were gonna go check out the stable, get your horse brushed down or something. I think Zach's been around again for a bit. He took some time off up at his ranch, but...
Who?
Sheriff Zachariah.
Oh. I don't.
The big fella that lives here in Strawberry.
What are you talking about? I just don't really care much.
Shit fire, that horse is better looking than my wife.
Well, fella, that ain't a way to talk about your lady. But it is a good looking horse, you're right.
I'm gonna head down to Armadillo. You wanna come?
Armadillo?
Yeah, I want to talk to Cal about Adrian.
Oh, well, there's an interesting conversation. Okay.
Well, according to Posey, she might know something.
I'm sure she knows something. It was her that tipped us off that there was something to know.
No? Did you ask her what?
I think Posey did, but not personally, no. I actually haven't seen Cal since that shootout. I hear she'd been in Cisco. Unwell. It could just be my imagination, but I can't shake the thought that some way, somehow, the Coyotes used Adrian to execute Calloway. Or at least to harass Calloway, that turned into him dying.
Well, if you have a hunch, then try and prove it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for now, I shared my hunch with the investigator, Posey, but... You know
Always
me.
go undercover.
You know me. I don't investigate other marshals' cases.
Not important.
Who says I can't learn?
It only took me yelling at you how many times?
A handful? Does that count? As a number? Hang on, which way are you going? Let me get my map out. I'm just gonna get my map out so actually I can do some paperwork while we ride. A trick that this man himself suggested to me.
I mean, this ride I've made a few times.
This one specifically?
Strawberry to Armadillo, yeah.
That poor critter didn't stand a chance. So we're doing a warrant on my other screen that you can't see for Elias Morgan. Dun, 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 dun. Aggravated assault, coach robbery. What else did these hooligans do? Murder second times 4. Okay, I had 3, but that's alright. So that's gonna be quite the time and fine for that young man. I think we're gonna go with wait a second. Need my calculator, that's what I need. So, what would the max be? A considerable amount, no doubt. Mike, don't tempt me like that. How you gonna put these ideas in my head? We have arrived at our destination already.
You ain't in trouble. You're not in trouble. No, I'm actually looking for you, but you ain't in trouble.
Genuinely, hands in the air, all I know about the guy.
Remember what the spawn said, slip of paper?
I do, yes. It would have said that his name was Silas Kane, that he was supposedly the leader of something called the Red Rock Gang,
Who's the
and that he was wanted for
voice?
$2,000.
Huh.
I can tell you
Ain't
where to
that
find that
interesting?
poster.
Sure,
That's
if you want to.
literally all I know. I mean, it's at his place, in fucking what's it called?
Shea Porter is what
Yeah, you go poke
But
around
no,
his place, you'll find it. But
I just, she told me in telegrams that you had told her something, and then I haven't been able to find Posey, so I was like, well, I can't fucking find Posey. Maybe I can go see if I can't talk to the source. So
well,
here
on
I
the
am.
day, yeah, on the day I wrote it down, and I took that bit of paper out my journal and gave it to her. So she's got that slip of paper as I wrote it on the day. But I don't think no one's as if he's not taking it down out of fear, then it's probably still sitting up there.
Yeah.
The guy on the poster looks strangely similar. Let me tell you that.
Just means we need probable cause to get a warrant to take it.
Well,
All right.
that's a you job.
Yeah, that's an us job. I was thinking out loud.
I'll leave you to it.
All right, then. I got a telegram to check, apparently.
You go on. I gotta go get food.
Oh, Bill.
How's it going?
Do I have Bryce's telegram, or did she change it? 75712. 75712.
Don't do it again.
Gotcha.
Or do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'll deal with it after. You get money. Al, what do you have that's hot?
I just put tamales on the shelf. Literally.
Oh, you were my favorite person.
I know.
I need to get food.
She literally
Yeah,
just
you're
said they
welcome.
put tamales on the shelf. Get them to eat. Or do you...
I'm going to, but you came back out here with me when I was just getting money.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. Twitch release. What's up, man? Roleplay, I'm gone. Aw, that's a shame. RDR2 is a great game. I should probably get money at some point. I need a bounty. Bill, can you go get a bounty so I can...
Good question.
Yeah.
Oh god, you need more. You need animal fat?
What?
Oh.
You care if I take this Igor Williamson case?
No, not at all.
Actually, Delphi.
But yeah.
Somebody else.
Why?
Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
I can't figure out. I swear Black and Blue it weren't them. Which is odd
it
for
was-
those two.
No, it was them.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, it was them. However, I don't know. Something like that. I wouldn't really care much about it. I'd give them a fine and just be done with it.
Oh, we were gonna if they'd confessed. Let us do it, but...
We
Dead.
can go and talk. All right, let's just.
Okay. Bill touches his gun. Can I shoot him?
I'm not going to try to arrest them. I'm going to tell them that this is what you'll give them, and they will give them a week to think about it because you're going away for a week.
Okay, okay.
It's a $100 fine.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the thing, Foster. Bill, what do you want me to call you?
Bill's fine.
Okay. Witnesses have you and Elias dead to rights on this Igor asshole.
Okay.
Okay. Here's what we are willing to do. It's not aggravated assault. Technically, it's just battery. You pay a fine, you see no time, you see no cell, and it's done.
All right. How much of a fine we talking about?
I got a little bit of a fun game. Let's make it a dice roll. You win $50, I win 100.
All right, that's fine.
Highest number?
Off the wait. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, I got $100 on my horse, so yeah, we're good.
Same deal goes to Mr. Morgan too, if you want to let him know. I'll even fucking do the dice roll with him too. Now you gotta die.
Yeah, hang on.
Actually, we'll let you roll, Tyrell.
Oh, I get to roll to decide how much he pays?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bill wins 50. You win 100. I think that's fair for everybody here.
I think that's fair.
Fun times.
All right. Who wants to roll first?
Shit, how do I roll the dice? What do I do?
You can roll first, Tyrell.
Oh,
God.
that's
All right.
unfortunate.
All right. That's $100, Mr.
I'm just
Foster.
going to grab it off my horse.
All right.
I didn't even roll that well. Oh well.
That's just his luck. That's why they call him Unlucky Bill.
Honestly, yeah, that's true. They do not call him Lucky Bill.
You happen to have Mr. Morgan's telegram number, and I'll just let him know deals on the table for him as well.
I have to go have a look. Hang on, let me go get it for you.
Does it matter which one I give this to?
You can give it to him.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thank
There you
you.
go.
You are no longer wanted for anything as of this second.
For today.
All right.
Goodbye, Bill.
Bye, Tyrell. Y'all ride safe.
Is 11090.
110.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Phil. Didn't see you down there. Wait, I can't remember now if Ty knows IC or only I know OOC about the joke that Langston has a hooker in Valentine. Shit.
All right. Well, that was dealt with.
Okay.
Honestly, battery case, not really something that I'm really worried about.
Nope. I'm more curious why.
You can always go in and ask Bill now.
It's true.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Now that the matter's dealt with, why did you do it?
You know, you shouldn't leave your woman on the side of the road. That just, no matter what side of the law you're on, that just seems real rude. Need to teach him how to be a gentleman.
Lesson
Okay, yeah,
learned by
no,
the
I agree
sounds of
with
it. Yeah, honestly.
Now I'm actually even more okay with that deal. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
You could
Lucky
just
Bill
tell us the
doing his
truth next
community
time.
service.
Honestly, that would have been.
Well, to be fair, you don't have the greatest track record with Bill there, Tyrell, when you go up to talk to him.
We're such
That's
good
true.
friends.
So, I
If
believe
you
it.
say so.
Yeah, I believe it.
You're such good friends that I'm going to actually stand behind the bar with Cal just in case something happens. I can take cover.
Wow. Thanks, boss. Nice to
I'm
know.
all right.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm
Sure.
just.
Is this your part-time job now?
So it's a part-time job now.
He needs
Working in the
it to-
bar run by coyotes. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
No, I just don't really feel like getting shot or anything. And that man right there, Mr. Tyrell Sackett, has hit his 100th bullet. So
I was gonna-
apparently
hang on,
he
hang on.
attracts
It's
Who
true.
was it? Who shot you for the 100th time? Who was it?
Ryan, apparently.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, way. Richard Garland tried, but Juno
such a
Ryan got
better
the
answer.
final one.
Such
Who
a
did you
better
think it
answer than I
was?
expected. I don't know. We heard Richard was 98 and 99. We just didn't know who 100 was. Fuck. That's
Yep.
so much better than I thought it was gonna be. Oh my god.
You want to know what's even better?
What?
Even funnier? Both
What?
times Mr. Sackett there's been shot in the ass has been by another marshal.
That's
true.
right in the ass. Damn.
Right in the-
One was by Deputy Marshal Parker, way back when, like
Mhm.
a year or so ago, and then this time by June.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Bill. Okay.
That's incredible.
Thinking about having a party. Y'all are welcome to come.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what? It's fucking.
Maybe I'll even rent out the bar down here and we'll have it here.
Only if you do like a pin the tail on the donkey thing, but it's a pin the bullet and ties up.
Oh, I was gonna get like a picture
Oh
of
my
like
God.
draw a picture of his ass and then just let people shoot at it.
That's even better. We've got the shooting
Wow.
range at the back of the bar.
Yeah, and closer to the sphincter wins. You don't hate it here. You love it. All right. Be safe, you two.
I hate it here.
Bye.
I'm the one that hates it here. $125.
Make sure you tell the rest of your friends about it. I want it spread far and wide. Come on, Tyra.
We don't need to use words like far and wide when talking about my ass, okay?
That's why I used.
Where are we going now?
Blackwater, I need you to transfer this to the. Hang on, I'll give it to you. I need you to transfer this to the Federal Reserve.
What, you don't think the Armadillo Bank's gonna do it?
You can do it here if you really want, but I figured you want to get out of the town. Where
Yeah, let's go. I
Bill
like the
will-
idea where we leave here. On the plus side, that is probably the safest bank in the 5 states.
Yeah, probably.
To be fair, that does kind of sound like a fun party.
Oh, I'm dead serious about having a party. And I'm dead serious about getting someone to draw a giant picture of an ass and do a bullet at the butt.
Of course you are. How many crimes before they deserve a life warrant for coach robbery?
They're well beyond that. I just don't think coach robbery is a serious sin.
I know it's not. The second-degree murders that occurred during the coach robbery, on the other hand, those are. We're quiet because I'm working on some paperwork. Sorry, chat. Now the fun of writing Bill's warrant for coach robbery and other assorted crimes.
You got time to do that. Don't rush it. Like I said, give him a week or so, and I'm sure there'll be more to add.
Oh, there will be. There will be. Like I said, it's not the coach robbery that earns them a life sentence. It's the murders that they commit along the way.
Yeah, that one's true.
I always set my marker to be just outside of town so I don't crash into someone in the middle of town. Gail, thank you so much for all the love on TikTok. Thank you for hitting that like button so much. You're a legend. Huh. Apparently Avery Bryce beat up a working girl in Valentine.
Not our problem.
Not in the least. Where to?
How much longer you got?
About an hour or so. Oh shit, I need to go to the bank. That's what I need to do first. Hang on.
Yes, do that.
The way we deposit fines is by sending it to a particular passport number. But that passport is a dummy character of Shammy's, so he cannot send money to himself. Hence why I have to do it. In case anyone's wondering, it's not just that the boss is being a boss. But hey, that can be part of it. Huh. I forgot that I used to use this bank all the time when I was in West Elizabeth. That's funny. Well, shit, if I'm ever held up in Blackwater, I know where I can get ammunition from. Next time. Okay, yeah. Now where to?
No, back out east, I guess.
We can go through Valentine, say hi to Boomer, see how the new sheriff's doing.
No.
Okay.
fine-looking animal you got there, my friend.
Fellow back there just had to stop and tell me how beautiful my horse was.
Are we in a hurry?
No, no, this horse just been recuperating, so clearly has some opinions on taking its time or not. God, I hope that horse is healed alright. This one is the one that Bill and Elias shot. He's doing okay. The other asshole, McKinnon, he shot Finley. Alrighty. Bill's warrant done. Okay, which way did you go? You said take your time and then you took off. Not that much time?
Didn't go that fast. Could have kept up.
That's true, I could have tried harder.
Howdy, Sheriff.
Howdy, howdy.
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Just turned in a Frankie Bauer for a bounty.
That's interesting.
It wasn't anything major. Seems like she had a mishap. Fella didn't like her sitting on a stool that she was sitting on, and they got into a tussle.
Yeah, story of Valentine.
Yeah, I'm down there at the you call it campfire down there. You sit on one of them crates, they get real ornery.
It'll do it.
I
How
believe it.
you holding up, Ty?
Oh, I'm alright. So
Did
you say
hear,
you...
though?
Yeah.
Was that he hit bullet number 100.
Well, technically it hit me, but yeah.
Is this something we're congratulating?
Well, the person that did it celebrated, so you know what? Maybe.
Yes.
I don't think we are celebrating the 100th bullet. I more so think we're celebrating he's still alive after. the
Yeah,
bullet.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah. Yeehaw. And, yes, it is. Hey, so did I hear you got Carter for that $36 bounty?
I did, yeah.
That include what she did to your poor church?
What you do to the church?
Did your predecessor not make a note of that?
No, they did not.
She stole Jesus, and she put him in my house.
Did you need Jesus?
Apparently.
You know what? I wouldn't even be mad. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, they were on some kind of drinking bender. On
That's pretty funny.
on Bryce's hen's night, I guess you call it. And somehow Jesus
Wish I
ended
knew
up at
about
my
that.
place.
Takes telling someone they need Jesus to a new level.
It sure as hell did. I woke up to that and was like, what in the hell? Where in the hell did
no,
that
she
come
came
from?
in pretty easily. I reckon she knew she was a little bit outgunned. Me and Gwendolyn found her out there at Blackwater.
Fair enough. I think they like you, Boomer.
Who's that?
Them coyotes. That's the fourth one you've caught so far, ain't it?
Well, yeah, but I also don't. I don't know. I'd rather get them off the board if that makes sense.
Oh, I
Get 'em in,
understand.
get the time.
I
Kind
understand.
of get a rapport with them. I've known Jesse for a while since I was a marshal. I remember him coming to talk to me about turning herself in.
I was going to say, turning herself in rather than him turning her in, I'm assuming. But
I remember I think I made his butthole puckered up. I told him I wanted to meet him. about horse training, and
Oh.
he didn't remember. He didn't remember I was a marshal at the time. So when he showed up, I had my badge shine. Like, we need to talk.
That'll do it. Yeah, that will do it.
But yeah, I mean, I ain't the smart bunch, so it's been kind of easy to get them turn themselves in.
Can't let them know that they're not smart. They like to think they're the smartest in the room.
Well, I mean, let them believe that all day, but yeah, I telegrammed that telegram. I didn't hear anything back, so I reckon she might have updated it since she got married.
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't tried to use it since the wedding, and I know she unofficially changed her name. I just wasn't sure if she'd officially changed it or not.
But yeah, apparently, Miss Kuntley in the saloon over there, working gal, got too flirty with Jesse, and she done clocked her square in the eye, gave her a black eye.
Well, shit.
Sounds like her.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it doesn't seem it ain't too much, but I got to check up on it.
I wish I could remember if Ty knew Icy or...
Oh yeah, we're neighbors, by the way, Ty. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that. You get the Carmody Dale place?
I got the Larnard sod over there.
Oh, the little one in the hillside.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful little house.
That's not real nice inside too. That's probably mainly why I took it.
I will say though, I have accidentally leapt off that roof a time or two coming this way.
You are not the only person that said that, and I said I'm going to keep note of who does it so they can fix the roof if it comes to it.
Yeah, that's fair, honestly. Just riding up that hill and suddenly realizing, oh shit, nope, that's the wrong part of the hill to ride up. That ain't hill, that's roof.
Well, gentlemen, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to go get something to eat. Got a steak and potatoes waiting on me.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just want to come up, see how you were doing. I don't know if I said congratulations yet, but congratulations on it all.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It wasn't much of a... I wish we would have had another debate, but it is what it is. Ty, you're on good terms with Duke, right?
Yeah, but I ain't seen him in a long time, I'll be honest. His hours and mine were just never encountered each other.
All right,
Saw his deputy Green a time or two.
Okay, yeah, telegram. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing with the general store. I'd like to get that
Yeah, gotta keep
up and running.
people need their supplies, that's for sure.
Mhm.
How's Justice Rose and William doing over the road there?
She's doing all right. She had something. I can't remember what. I'll keep coming. Scrawled on a note in the table there, and she got upset about it.
Someone left her a
Other
note,
than that,
or
seems like she's doing all right. Was that?
you mean somebody left her a note, or she was writing the note that made her?
No, someone left a note in the store over there.
Guessing that's what I telegram.
Yeah.
Do I want to know?
I don't even
Apparently, someone left her a threatening letter or message or something. I don't know. It has nothing to do with her as being a federal justice. It had everything to do with her store and her as just a civilian and citizen. So that's a matter for the sheriff here.
Okay.
Well, gentlemen, I'll leave y'all to it.
All right.
Have a good
yeah.
evening.
We
Ty,
just-
don't make it 101.
I'm gonna try not to.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Will.
take a little bit of time off, so at least it's gonna be a week or so before it gets that
Okay,
high.
that's good.
Unless the boss man here does something about it tonight on the ride back.
Oh, Well, I did see Bryce riding towards Blackwater, so be careful.
Oh, fun. All right. Ride safe, Boomer.
You have a good
Have
one.
a good one, Sheriff.
Local law
Don't know what
takes
we're doing
another
there.
good marshal.
I don't really think that. Same team, different departments. Can't
No,
worry.
I'm just joking. I know. Now, I did have to give a little bit of grief to Beckett that his department had been cut in half.
That is fair.
Well, sounds like there ain't much trouble for us to get into tonight. That's good. I don't need to worry about 101. If Price is headed towards Blackwater, that probably means she's headed towards Armadillo.
Probably. I don't think she's currently wanted on our end anyway, so.
Not yet.
True, but
She might be by the
for us to
time
chase her at the moment.
she will be by the time my new recruit gets done with her paperwork.
That's fair, but ain't no reason we need to deal with that.
Exactly. Though I think once Langston finds out she's no longer got a bounty here in Valentine, he's gonna be disappointed.
I'm sure if we look hard enough, we'll have a bounty somewhere.
That's true too. I don't even think we have to look that hard. We just go down to Saint Denis and we ask the clerk.
That is true, yeah.
Cross the Emerald and then we can do a full circuit.
Might as well. You can hit the hay early.
Nah. I'll go back down to the city. Make sure some paperwork gets tidied up before I head out.
Don't push
Besides,
yourself, though.
no, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So you got recruited into being a marshal, huh?
That is correct.
Yeah. You already knew the life, though, by the sounds of it. Your dad was one? What made you go police before going marshal, though?
It was who was local and everything.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, how old are you? Did you have a 36? Did you do anything before that? Or did you just graduate and go straight into the police force as soon as you was old enough to get recruited?
I have always been a part of some sort.
Right. I ask how your brother passed?
He went the complete opposite direction I did. Fell into the drink. Crowd. I decided to go this way. I don't know.
not the first time where you're just taking a random pathway 'cause it exists. You never know what roads need to be checked.
Yeah, he fell into the drink, fell in with a rough crowd. One thing. That joint operation I was telling you about, he died in that. People he was running with were trying to rob a bank.
Oh, goddamn. In Atlanta, huh? It's always a tough, awful thing to have to make that kind of a choice or put that on anything. Do not ride over Boomer's house. Do not ride over Boomer's house.
Where exactly is it?
It's just up here on the hillside, over to the right.
Huh. Oh, okay. I know which one it is.
Right here in front of us, basically.
Yeah, I know which one it is. Yeah, definitely don't ride over his head.
Okay, but look at that thing. From the other side, you can barely tell it's there until you're over the top of it and leaping down the other side.
Well, I agree. Still, we should probably not ride over his house.
Okay, we won't ride over Boomer's house. We will not ride over Boomer's house.
I don't think you got to worry about riding over his house when we're past it and on the roads.
This is true. This is true. It's only when taking
Go left.
shortcuts.
Hey, look, this place looks familiar.
Hey, isn't that pretty?
Eh,
Ain't burning down. That's a good start.
that is a very good start. Yes.
Where is Posey anyway?
I don't know. Probably moping because Langston's dealing with some shit.
Yeah, probably. God damn it, Bill.
Howdy.
Well, Laz accepted the deal.
Shit, where's he at?
He sent it from Armadillo, but I ain't gonna be chasing him down there unless I know he's gonna be down there when I get there.
No. for not being there, he gets to come to us, right?
I mean, I'll go to him if he wants to meet someone. I just don't want to go trying to chase him for him to send me another telegram from somewhere else being like, oh, well, I can't do it tonight, so.
I came to Saint Denis to see you. Well, I came to Armadillo to see you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Etc., etc. Yeah, fair
Pretty
enough.
much.
You seen or heard from Otto of late?
Nope.
Me neither. Yeah, RP is so much fun, Ada.
Back down to the city, you can do whatever paperwork you need to get done.
Sure. I don't think we're gonna find anyone in Rhodes, so we might as well go straight.
Much.
Meowdy. Sheriff, how you doing? How you doing, Sheriff? Mr. Riggs. Yeah, what's your order tonight? You get more of them gay goldfish? Nice. Actually, that does sound good. I'm not sure what my dinner is tonight. Now I want chicken. Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough. So from your view at the top of this little food chain of ours, how is everything working out at the moment? Anywhere overwhelmed? Anywhere swimming in ridiculous cases? Or are we all doing pretty much okay?
I think everything's going pretty much alright.
Well, that's good.
I ain't got no complaints.
That is good to hear. Though I do think it would be funny to send Juno on a remedial firearms class with Bundy. You know who I saw the other night? Your best friend, Clover. I hadn't seen her in a long time. I suspect she might miss having criminals to represent. That means she gets to be a thorn in your side more often. So you know you're supposed to use the hitch from the road, not from the footpath. That's for pedestrians, so they don't step in horse shit. Assassin. Bum 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 bum.
I'm heading down to Blackwater to meet with Elias.
You go all the
You
way
wanna
back to
come?
Blackwater? Who are you
Yeah.
saying howdy to?
The officer that was in there, he said hello to me.
Aw. Okay.
Anyway, you don't have to come if you want.
Oh. Why not?
It is up to you.
I got a good half hour. I can come down. Ain't gonna take too long.
I mean, worst comes to worst, you can just sleep in Blackwater.
Yeah. Catch a train out from Riggs in the morning.
I'll probably crash afterwards. Besides, I would need you to send it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You can make the roll, though, for him. I want to push my luck. It's just Bill that's unlucky. I don't think Elias is that unlucky, unfortunately.
Oh, I plan on making you roll again if you're there with me.
God damn it, I knew you would. You heard from Valentine since she been gone?
Yeah,
How's she
keeps
doing?
me updated on her situation. She's just dealing with things.
Yeah, she's alright though? She's surviving?
Yeah, she's okay.
Alright. Have we got any other states looking at bringing on new recruits anytime soon?
Cozy, I think, is thinking about it, talking to some people, but right now, I'm not too worried about getting new recruits.
Oh yeah, Posey was chatting to them. Are they cousins or brothers?
Yeah, something like that.
I met them once, but yeah, I think I had. We all got telegrams from them at one point, but yeah. How's Hans doing? I ain't seen him in a while.
It's doing all right. Handles a lot of the paperwork up in Fort.
Well, at least it keeps him busy and not ending any more bloodlines. No problem here. So any idea who was threatening the justice, or just still some unknown citizen?
Hmm?
The note that Rose got.
Well, I have no idea. I didn't look into it. I got the telegram. I let Boomer know. That's pretty much all I did.
Fair enough. Oh, I forgot to ask if Elias or Bill has my badge and gun. I'll just have to wait and see when Juno gets the warrant done.
Well, we're not going to mention that for tonight.
Yeah, fair enough, because we ain't getting shot tonight. Going on vacation at 100, not 101. Or 102. Or
Exactly, you get it.
106.
Rice. Boomer was looking for Hi.
Who?
You.
Me?
You
I
apparently
rode right
punched,
past him about 30 minutes ago.
apparently punched a working girl in the saloon or something. And he was
Yeah,
yeah.
that happened.
He was trying to telegram you, but maybe you changed your telegram?
I did
I-
get married. I do have a new telegram, yes.
Ain't my issue. I passed along the message. All right, let's play
Yeah.
the game.
Sounds
Tyrell,
good.
come roll a die against Elias.
Fun times.
luck. Again.
Come on,
May
Elias,
your
you gotta
luck
beat
be
him.
better than Bill's, Elias.
I heard he got a 1, so I really hope it is.
He would. Sorry. It's funny.
It's pretty funny.
That's not bad, right?
Pretty average.
50-50.
You do it.
Oh. Hey,
But you know what?
had
It's better
better
than
luck than Bill.
Better
Well
than
done,
It's
Bill.
better
you.
than Bill.
Better
All
than
right.
Bill, and I'll
That
take
is-
it. All right, I'll go grab the money.
Fines are $100, and then the matter is closed.
How did they both lose?
Man, my luck is.
Wow.
At the blackjack table, Dumont.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently my luck with dice is better than my luck with bullets.
Yeah, I heard Gino shot you in the ass.
That didn't take long at all, did it? No.
Really? You really think that it was going to take us long to literally tell
Honestly, I'm
Specifically-
pretty sure you ran straight to the telegrams to tell
I
people.
specifically told them to make sure to tell the rest of their friends so that it would spread, Tyrell.
Also, okay, hang on. I have a
Yeah,
few more. I have a few
fair.
more extenuating questions.
Oh god.
How does that happen?
Was
how
there
do
like
you get shot
a-
in the ass, and how does it happen?
Give it to
like,
Tyrell.
Was Juno trying to shoot someone else, or was it
She-
just bad aim?
Listen, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so we was at the Cave of Dicks with a dick named Richard. She,
Okay, you know what?
Naturally.
Sorry.
It's the cave that's like north of
yeah,
Valentine with all the statues in it. People call it the Cave of Dicks 'cause they're all
Oh.
naked.
Okay.
Okay.
anyway, we've been shooting into the cave and Richard had been shooting out for a while. I went in to try and finish him off and he ran at me with a knife. We clattered to the ground together and then as we were standing up, Juno from behind just opens fire and shoots both of us in the ass because she couldn't tell which one of us was which apparently.
Couldn't tell which one was which, so shot both. Very
Mhm.
good.
It was dark
That's a
to be
martial training
fair,
right there.
but yeah.
Shoot to kill, by the way.
Mm. Yeah.
Incredible stuff.
Oh, fantastic stuff. Just great.
Do you look
She
like
at least
Richard
a point.
Garland? I don't know what he looks like.
I would like to think I do not.
Well,
But then
Not
y'all
quite.
seem to
Juno
think I
thought
look
otherwise.
close enough to Langston, so who knows?
you guys look fucking
Yeah.
identical. He has a mustache or some shit. Just the
You could grow a
clothes.
mustache.
That's bullshit. The clothes?
Just saying. Yeah, he used to dress exactly like you.
I think he did that just to piss me off, honestly.
Did it
Well,
work?
you stole something from your wardrobe, honestly.
I think Tyrell stole things from Langston's wardrobe.
No. No. I did not. You know that though, don't you, Bill? You've seen my wardrobe.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I've never been in your house in my life, Tyrell.
Mm-hmm. When you next see Ren, tell him I want my left socks back.
You know,
That's funny. Just the left ones.
did you leave them unattended on the washing line?
I left them in my closet, thank you very much.
Well, it was a pleasure seeing you all again. I'm glad we got that matter solved.
Thank you very much.
Next time you decide to beat a deadbeat husband, just let me know ahead of time and we can go with the same deal.
Or even
All right, sounds good.
after, if it's a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah, don't
Yeah, we'll
plan
let
it
you know.
out. That makes it worse. Good night,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
No.
I should
Be
probably
safe.
get my horse.
Yeah, maybe. I'll take this to the bank. I'll see you in about a week.
Be safe, man.
You too, boss. actually, rather than stable here in front of all these fine folk, I'm gonna ride out and stable up at the Drummond Ranch. And then, quote unquote, catch a train to Riggs in the morning. From Riggs in the morning. Because yes, tomorrow I will be doing stuff with the little one all day. She's got playgroup in the morning, Montessori style. And then in the afternoon, we're going to take her to swim lessons. She did swimming when she was little, but she ain't done any swimming classes in probably at least a year now, so... Oh, I didn't mean to hurt the fox. I feel bad. I like foxes. But yeah, we're gonna get her swimming again. It's winter. I know it's cold. That's a bit mean. But at the same time, we need to start now. So when it's summertime, she's got that water confidence and can go to the beach and do all the things that New Zealand kids do because, well, we're surrounded by the ocean, basically. And then Friday, I have surgery just after lunch, probably. So, unfortunately, won't be streaming again probably until about this time next week, I'll be honest. I might be on a little earlier, but not much, if at all. Here we go. We can just leave Tyrell sleep there. Jesus, $9 to his name? That's rude. So funny that every time it takes from the stack of cash at the bottom first. Ugh. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for hanging out today. That was good fun. I like when Dumont rides around with us. I enjoy Shammy's company immensely. Even if he was falling asleep in the saddle at the end there. I like the little tidbits of Dumont lore, you know? The man is mostly a mystery, but that's because nobody really asks him any questions. To be fair, nobody asks Tyrell many questions either. So you know what? I understand. We just exist to do the thing we need to do. But anyway, I digress. I love you all. I'm gonna leave you now. Thank you so much for hanging out. You all have a fabulous week. I'll see you next week. I will be keeping you all posted on Discord or Twitter or wherever you feel like communicating. If anyone wants to check in, feel free. I always appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll update you anyway. So, I love you all. Good night.